Check, check, 1, 2. Yeah, it's your boy Kruth. Check it out. Today, we are going to be remaking In the City by Bass Tripper.
In the city, you gon' be brothers on the island.
I made this project fucking, I think like 2 years ago, bro. Honestly, I don't even know. Completely for January. I like forgot what the first month of the year was. In January 2024. Forgot about it, found the project. Now I'm going to show you guys. We're going to break it down so you can make it. It's super fucking simple. Sounds pretty good. I think it's because of the sample selection. All of these samples are from Threat Collective. Let's start with the drum beat. It's a super basic drum and bass beat with 3 layers. I'm talking about kick, snare, cymbal. That's it. I'm going to organize this a little bit before we get started because this project will be available on my Patreon if you want to explore it.
In the area, in the city, call me 60. Brothers on the L, call me in the city, call me.
We're actually going to be trying something different with these vocals just so that we can keep everything original. We're going to be using Automie, which is a AI powered like vocal generation thing. Let's get into this. So first, I've color coded everything. Like I said, this will be available on my Patreon. So the drum beats, it's a very, very, very straightforward drum and bass beat. So we're gonna have the kick on the first. It's so hard for me to explain things like this because like to me, it's just so visual. To me, it's like, okay, like I know this is a beat. I know this is another beat. This is a half beat. So what, like on the third half beat, you put another kick. So that's pretty much it. And then you just fucking, you can highlight, command, and then drag on the timeline, this part right here. And you can highlight everything. And then command B will duplicate it across the playlist. So now. For the cymbal, it's just this. Ride from Threat Raid, which this kick is also from. I basically took that ride, same thing. But on the version here, you can see that I kind of cut the tail a little bit. I don't know why. Kind of sounds awesome like this. But anyway, no processing on the kick, the snare, no processing, but I'm gonna explain how I made that shit in a minute. On this, there is some processing. There's a little bit of Sooth 2 and some low cut because without it, I think it's going to sound a little bit darker, a little bit deeper. And then with it, it's a lot brighter. So I ended up putting these samples into my sample pack Chrome. The way I made this snare here, you can see down here is that it's 2 different snares layered. It's this one and this one. They are both coming from Threat Destruction. I just really like the transient from this one, and I like the tail from this one. So what I did was I grabbed that snare and this snare, and I faded in the tail snare, and I faded out the transient snare. Shit. Alright, the verses. That's the original. Original. Here, we'll play it right after each other so you can hear the difference. It's just fire. Anyway, that's the snare. I consolidated it, Option Command C, and this snare is inside Chrome. And that's it for the drums. Let's get into the basses. Very straightforward. We're doing a little bit of chopping and pitch automation. That's it. Then we might be doing some processing, but I don't think it's much. We're going to go into it in just a second. We're going to talk about this first bass. So this first one shot is this one from Threat Raid. A lot of samples are coming from Raid. Actually, they're coming from all of our sample packs at Threat Collective, which reminds me, I just released a legacy suite that contains all of the sample packs we made over the past 5 years at a super discounted price. So it's this one. And let me remove the effects. So this is the original tear out sample. And this one as well. Both coming from Raid. And I pretty much just grabbed this one, sliced it. Then I grabbed this one, sliced it. And that's it. We put some effects on it. And the effects are just making it more distorted. We'll go into the effects at the end. So that brings us into the next bass. And by the way, all of this is obviously being sidechained here with the sidechain automation, volume automation in this bus here. All right, so I'm sending all of these sounds to this bass bus that's then going to this sidechain bus. This is my old template from last year, but we still have some similar stuff on the new template that you can still get on my Patreon. The next sound is this one, and this one's coming from Tough Tones. Sounds like this. Let's turn off the effects. The only thing that's changing in this sound, besides the effects that we're gonna go through, it's this pitch automation. So what I did is I made sure I put this on stretch, and then I automated this pitch here to go down, but kind of like slowly, right? So I put a point here so that it's not changing in the first part of the sound. So this part stays the same, because it will be different if I take this off, or maybe not, but I kind of notice it. I want it to be a little bit sustained and then go down. If I had gone like this, completely different vibe, not the same. So it's like a slight pitch difference. So like barely, but that fucking feeling, that pitch down really makes it feel good. Okay, as far as the effects, we just have a little bit of a low boost, space modulator, which I haven't used in a long time. Holy shit, I want to use this more now. Huh. I like this thing. Space modulator. Bro, I completely forgot about this plugin. This shit is cool. I'm gonna take a picture of it so I don't forget. And let's see. We got a patcher, which is some parallel saturation. What that means is the original signal is going out and we're having a duplicated signal getting saturated. So this just gives it more color and power. And a soft clipper. So all that gives us that. Okay, and then the final sound or sample that we're using comes from Hybrid Bass, and it's just an 808. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I think I just distorted the 808 with some parallel distortion. Same concept as the parallel saturation, but instead of saturation, it's distortion, which is kind of the same shit. I don't even really know why I did this, because if I take off the distortion, it's kind of like the same shit, because I'm removing all of the high end. Okay, so on the bass bus, where all of these are getting sent to, it's just this EQ that's removing the side information from the low end. I used to do it this way. I don't even fucking do it like that anymore. I need a new way to do that. Pro Q, Pro L, I mean.
In the city, call me 62.
And another soft clipper just to be safe. And I just realized that 808 is very low.
In the city, call me 62.
No wonder I felt like something was fucking missing on this 808. I'm gonna raise it up like this because I don't care.
In the city, call me 62. Brothers on the L tonight. Call me in the city, call me 62. In the city, call me 62. Brothers on the L tonight. Call me in the city, call me 62. Everybody in the area ain't.
Okay, yeah, that sounds cool. So now what we're gonna do is talk about Automy. So I'm gonna grab this part of the vocal, upload it into Automy. So I want to use this guy Aiden, who has like a British accent.
Call me in the city, call me.
It's a really fucked up vocal, so I don't even
In the
know
city, call me
if it's gonna actually work.
area ain't.
In the city, you gon' be GC. Brothers on the L tonight. Call me in the city, you gon' be.
Okay, it's not bad. Gotta do like some really epic vocal processing. Kind of want to turn down the pitch, but I'm gonna do it with Stretch Pro because it kind of makes it different.
In the city, you gon' be GC. Brothers on the L tonight.
Put some saturation on it.
In the city, you gon' be GC.
Turn up the highs a little bit.
In the city, you gon' be GC.
All right, let me do just format.
In the city, you gon' be juicy. Brothers on the L and the left.
Put saturation before OTT.
In the city, you gon' be juicy.
Yeah, the vocals, like, it's really a big important part of this song. So I feel like
In the city, call me Juicy.
it's what makes the song cool as fuck. But I've also just realized it kind of has like a really big resonant peak on like maybe like
In the city, you gon' be juicy. Brothers on the L and the left.
yeah, that made it way better.
Everybody in the area ain't
In the city, you gon' be juicy. Brothers on the L and the left. Call me in the city, you gon' be. Brothers on the L and the left. In the city, you gon' be juicy. Brothers on the L and the left. Call me in the city, you gon' be. Brothers on the L and the left.
That's kind of hard. So that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something. If you want this project, go check out my Patreon. All of these samples are inside Threat Legacy Production Suite. Go check it out. Don't forget to like the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.